It was a bad start. First half was poor. Conceding from 2 corners is really, really disappointing. Second half, the intensity was better. I think some of the changes we made, I was surprised Bentancur went off, bringing Sarr on, Richarlison. We're disappointed, I think, but it could have been 6 or 7.
So do you think the manager got it wrong in the first half?
I don't know. I was surprised to see Son playing on the left. I would have thought Richarlison, if was fit, would have played in the middle.
Where will you play Son?
I think his preferred position is left wing, and I think seeing him play up front, if we're going to play out from the back and play a lot, like using the wing backs, and he's not getting on the ball enough, so moving him into the left I think is better.
But it can be a little bit more creative
Yeah.
if he plays as centre forward, right?
If he gets the ball, it's got to work with Maddison. I thought Maddison struggled today. Towards the end, he was really struggling to run. So I think it's Maddison and Son together. If that doesn't work, then Son needs to go left and Richarlison up front.
You conceded 7 goals in 2 games.
I know.
How do you explain it?
I don't know. I think possibly Udogie's a massive miss. I think Davis did all right in patches today, but obviously playing Saka's hard. Yeah, I was at Newcastle as well, and Van der Ven is quick.
That was 4-0 against Newcastle.
Yeah,
that's way too much, right?
Yeah, I think possibly teams are finding us out a bit. But yeah, it's disappointing. But then you saw from the second half, we can do it if it works. We can score goals, and we put teams under pressure. It's just we're conceding too many too early.
So how will you fix that situation at the back?
I think we need more strength and depth off the bench. Like today we started with Højbjerg, fairly defensive, and then took Maddison off, we brought Sarr on, and then eventually Højbjerg went off, brought Lo Celso on. So I think, Van der Ven and Romero work, but they've got to have support from the wing backs. And like I said, missing Udogie's, it's a big thing. Porro, he did well, but if teams have sort of worked out that if we play quite high up pitch and then we lose the ball, then we're struggling, and that showed.
You have a young team. Do you think this football team might get better next season?
Yeah, I think we need another midfielder. We need another number 9, another striker. It's still the first season of playing this way. Compared to Conte last season, it's very different. We've had some great games first half of the season before the injuries, but I do think when it works, it's amazing. We've just got to concede less, and I think then we can really destroy teams.
The manager, Ange, he's been around for almost a year now. How would you assess him first?
In a season where we've lost Harry Kane, I think if we're going to finish 5th and we're still in the chance for 4th, we'd have taken that at the start of the season.
No chance to finish 4th.
It's still a possibility. It's not mathematically not possible yet. Then we've got to go to Liverpool. We've got some tricky games coming up. We've got Chelsea next, and then we've got.
That's a tough game.
Yeah, then we've got Liverpool. We've still got City to play. There's some big fixtures, but at the beginning of the season, if you said we were going to come 5th with no Harry Kane, then yeah, I think a lot of people would have taken that.
You believe it's a great achievement?
Yeah, so I think.
So do you think he's a man to take this football team forward?
Yes, I think this is his first season. I think next season he'll be measured on how we are in the FA Cup, how we are in the Europa League. But yeah, it's his first season, and like I said, it's a completely different way to play. You saw at the end of the game, it was still, even though we were 3-0 down at half time, it was still relatively full at the end of the game.
What a turnaround in the second half.
Yeah, people feel that there is a potential to score, and in last year under Conte, probably would have emptied, on 70 minutes, and people are still there, seeing that they can see the potential. It's disappointing when they've had 2 weeks without a game to start the way they did, but like I said, you can see the potential.
So you prefer Ange than Conte?
Yes. So the games last season were very slow. They were difficult to watch. Yes, we had Kane, and he rescued us to have a lot of matches. But this season, you've got goals across the team. Like Romero scored today, for example. So yeah, but like I said, next year I think is where it needs to be proven. We need to go deep in cups. We need to do well in Europe.
So now I have a question. Who do you think might win the league this season?
My husband's a Liverpool supporter, so he would like to say Liverpool win. But
Liverpool's out of it.
But I think Liverpool are out of it, so I think City will win the league.
City will win the league. But Arsenal is doing so well, right?
I think today they struggled, so there will be other teams.
But they still found a way to win.
There will be other teams that they will struggle against. But yeah, I don't think Arsenal will win the league. I think City will win the league.
You know what? I'm proud of the effort we put in. Under Conte, we might have rolled over at half time, 3-0 down, game over. You know what? 3-2. We put this. I thought we was going to win it in the end, and you know what?
You came so close.
I'm proud of the effort we put in. You know, 2 corners.
On the Tottenham.
Is what it is, but yeah.
You started the season very well, but you have been extremely inconsistent. What do you think is the problem?
I mean, we've not been good enough defensively for a long time. Our midfield's been a bit weak. I think our defensive structure ain't good enough. We're conceding too many goals down our full-back side. We're inverting into midfield. Listen, I'm proud of the effort we put in, but yeah, it is what it is.
You conceive 7 goals in 2 games. How will you readjust the situation?
You know, we're quite attacking. We're quite attacking as we set up, and I think that's just a bypass of how we play. But next season, give him the summer transfer window, and I think if we readjust and see how he's playing next year, if we're still the same shit in October, then we've got to start asking questions. But for now, I think we'll get to the end of the season, see how it goes. Yeah.
Do you think Ange is the man to take this project forward?
I think time will tell. We don't know yet. It's been 1 year. If we judge it again in October. If we're still playing like we are now, we got to ask questions. But I think it's alright for now.
He's been around for a year, almost a year now. How will you assess him?
You know what? We started really well, and I don't mind that. But we had injuries, bit of inconsistency.
But that's part of the game, right?
Yeah, we had a lot of teams had injuries, but we had injuries in key positions, centre back, in midfield, up top. I think it's harsh to judge him after 1 year, but I think again next season give him one more summer transfer window, and I think it's better to judge Ange this time next year rather than right now.
Do you think you might make it to top 4 this season?
No. We've got such a hard fixture schedule. I think Villa are going to take us for sure.
Yeah, you miss an opportunity today to beat Arsenal, right?
Well, we gave them 2-3 corners pretty much. That's it. You know, we've conceded corners all season. I think we're gifting them goals. It's 3 goals, and we played well enough to win, in my opinion. But again, we have to
score. You have to score more. If you concede a lot of goals, I believe you have to score more goals, right?
Yeah, we got to score more. We got to concede less. Again, give them the summer to sort it out, and I think we'll see what happens next season.
Who do you think might win the league this season?
City. Gotta be City.